Hello, my name is Tola.
And I'm Temi.
And today,
what environment today?
And the theme is
ecosystem restoration.
Thank you.
Stay tuned.
World Environment Day, which is centered about ecosystem restoration. Ecosystems are under pressure globally. This year, why do we need to talk about ecosystem restoration? When we talk about ecosystem restoration, we drive actions, we drive impact, we drive policy to make sure that ecosystems that are degraded are restored, and we can make very good use of our ecosystem. This range from the provisioning service, the social-cultural service, the services or functioning services provided by ecosystem. And also this year is the launch of the UN Decade of Ecosystem Restoration. And through ecosystem restoration, we can make a lot of benefit, both for the environment, for human, and the society at large.
A nice example to consider is the Netherlands. According to FAO, Netherlands have 0 primary forest, and whatever forest there is today was actually planted, most of which are owned by private organizations and private individuals in form of plantation forests and parks. They have been able to restore the degraded landscape to create a beautiful ecosystem that provides a shed for flowing water bodies and also conserve and protect both terrestrial and aquatic biodiversity. In addition to that, they also contribute to the health and well-being of the people. Personally, I have been to the parks several times to relax myself and also relieve myself of stress.
One of the ways we can contribute to ecosystem restoration is by protecting the ocean. The ocean is home to a wide variety of biologically aquatic species like fish, sea turtles, and seabirds. The ocean plays a crucial role in trapping carbon from the atmosphere and providing oxygen for human survival. Shouldn't we take care of the ocean? Instead, human activities such as overfishing, land reclamation, and ocean pollution have negatively impacted the aquatic life and habitats. We have to join hands together to ensure we reuse, we reduce, and we recycle our waste, also by conserving water and adhering to fishing policy and legislation.
One of the ways we can contribute to ecosystem restoration is planting of seeds and also taking action in protecting our environment. As planting of seed can be done by planting of indigenous tree species, and this is because indigenous tree species have been tested in helping to restore a lot of biodiversity in the environment. For example, here in South Africa, I learned about the Cape Parrot bird and the yellowwood trees. Without the yellowwood trees, there is no Cape Parrot bird. The Cape Parrot bird, their nesting, feeding, and everything revolves around the yellowwood trees. But unfortunately, here in South Africa, the yellowwood trees have been tested to be one of the most economically and valuable tree species in the furniture industry. It's also used in the railway construction. So why won't there be a lot of logging and use of yellowwood trees? So as we humans, as we're thinking of getting economic values from the environment, we should also think about the sustainability, because the environment, the biodiversity, and we all have relationship together. So we are going to take care of our own environment with the action. Let's not forget, we need to partake in the recovery of our ecosystem, and let's keep the one we have intact.
The degradation to our environment remains one major ecological crisis of our time, and of course with major drivers like deforestation and of course the way our food is currently grown and consumed. But then the planting of indigenous trees is one major ecosystem restoration action. Sustainable farming practices has also shown that agriculture can be repositioned to the front line of climate actions and making it a major contributor to the solutions to this climate and ecological crisis. Of course, agroecology, for one, has shown the capability to not only ensure food security, but also to restore the ecosystem and then build climate resilience. And of course, agroforestry itself has shown to be able to mimic the natural diversity of the forest ecosystem, and all while ensuring the production and availability of healthy and nutritious food. And this again, of course, re-emphasizes the need to promote the education as well as the technical competence to adopt these sustainable farming practices among farmers in our continued efforts to achieving ecosystem restoration.
It's another World Environment Day, and for this year, our theme is ecosystem restoration. Ecosystem restoration happens both globally and locally, and we can also see that the youth has taken active part in fighting for climate change and also protecting the nature. We all have a role to play in restoring ecosystem. Ecosystem provide different services for humanity, different services for animals as well, but we cannot restore our ecosystem when we keep damaging our ecosystem and our environment with different activities. For us to have ecosystem restoration, we have to preserve the biodiversity, we have to make the environment sustainable, and we have to cut short our human activity that endanger our environment. Also, as we mark another World Environment Day today, I will urge us to join forces together to build a sustainable environment.